If your house is where it's red, there's a mine under it.
Yeah, I need to look.
Lafayette was often the red-headed stepchild to Louisville, which is how people phrased it.
But it's all like paths and sidewalks, so you know, super easy stroll, which is nice.
I think that there's a better sense of community. Everyone's friends and everyone wants the best for Lafayette. But that's one of the greatest things about, I think, Lafayette in general is just the community, the sense of community here.
It's served with like butter and brown sugar.
My husband and I had moved into the neighborhood, just really fell in love with East Simpson Street, because this is where all commerce happened in Lafayette. This is the original downtown of Lafayette, Colorado. And there was just something magical about the street, because you could see the architecture and the plaques that the city had put up of what these different structures used to be. It's what drew us to this part of Lafayette.
Well, it's open. They're golden.
You'd be the president of, say, Lions Club, and then you'd be president maybe of the Little League. Everybody was involved with everything. But there wasn't many people, so you had to be.
People are really friendly. They do stop and talk to you on the street.
Definitely.
And they tell you interesting stories about some of the history. And, I fell in love with Lafayette when I was, 14 or 15 when I started working at the library.
You know, Tio Cali being all gluten-free is kind of cool. It's one of the few restaurants in town that, you know, doesn't even have to advertise it because it's just the way it is.
I think we have an opportunity to be a little more thoughtful on how we want our little town to be. We want it to be progressive. We want there to be opportunities. We're about being inclusive and diverse. We need to continue to put our actions towards those key points of who we want to be.
People can come here to go shopping. There's a lot of good retail now. Ventry up the street and Due South are awesome places. It would be cool to see other retail, obviously restaurants too, but with more retail, more restaurants would show up, and the more people that come to town, the better.
And people really buy from people. It's the people who make it. And I would say that's the same for the museum too, or any volunteer organization who wants to do anything. It's the people who make that. And I think Lafayette's got some very great people in it who make it a great community to live in, to work in. Even though it's bigger than I want it to be, it's still a great place for people to be.
Have an outline already. The detail is amazing. The eyes,
What kind of milk do you want?